Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for this update from your coronavirus headquarters. I'm Tyler Jobe. The president is launching a new food program called the Farmers to Families Food Box today. This comes as he's taking other steps in response to the coronavirus pandemic and now says he's taking an anti-malaria drug to help protect himself from the virus. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
President Trump is announcing the government will buy $3 billion of dairy, meat, and produce from farmers and ranchers to help feed families in need. Congress authorized the money in March as part of a coronavirus relief package. Tuesday morning, senators questioned Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin about how the administration is distributing the money.
Am I right that you're not requiring companies to use the money they borrow to keep their workers on the payroll?
Mr. Senator, I am following what was the exact letter and spirit of the law that we negotiated with you and others on a bipartisan basis.
President Trump is expected on Capitol Hill this afternoon for a meeting with Senate Republicans as they discuss whether future coronavirus relief packages are needed.
We're going to look at the numbers and assess what we think is necessary and not necessary.
Monday, the president also announced he is taking the drug hydroxychloroquine to help protect himself from the coronavirus.
I was just waiting to see your eyes light up when I said this, when I announced this. But yeah, I've taken it for about a week and a half now, and I'm still here.
The president says he consulted with his doctor after an aide tested positive for COVID-19.
I asked him, what do you think? He said, well, if you'd like it. I said, yeah, I'd like it.
The FDA warned last month that hydroxychloroquine should not be used outside of a hospital setting, warning of serious heart rhythm problems in patients with COVID-19. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
The president's physician sent a memo late yesterday saying the two men concluded the potential benefit from treatment outweighed the relative risks, but the memo did not confirm the president is actually taking hydroxychloroquine. Today, the White House press secretary said the president is taking it. Looking at COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin now, about 144 new infections have been confirmed in the state, but that's the lowest one-day total in a little more than a month. There are now nearly 12,700 positive test results, and 459 people have died. A little more than 7,000 people have recovered, though. That's about 55% of all cases. There are 2 new cases, each being reported in La Crosse and Vernon counties, and in Trempealeau County there is 1 new case. 3 free COVID-19 community testing sites are coming to our area. The testing sites in Black River Falls, Arcadia, and Onalaska are available to Wisconsin residents. Testing is open to anyone with symptoms of COVID-19. Testing is going on today at the Jackson County Fairgrounds in Black River Falls. Testing will run until 7 this evening. Tomorrow there is a testing location set for Arcadia High School. That site opens at 10 a.m. and will run until 7 p.m. And Onalaska will host a testing site on Thursday. Like the sites, testing is open to anyone 5 and older that has any symptoms of COVID-19. That site will open from 11 in the morning until 7 in the evening or until tests run out. There will not be another statewide safer at home order in Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers announced that he abandoned that plan yesterday. He says Republicans have no interest in putting restrictions in place, so it's not worth its time to pursue. The governor's decision means a rule that was so controversial for the state will now be debated city by city.
They didn't want to do anything on a statewide basis, period. They didn't want any more restrictions, period.
Republican leaders in Wisconsin say they are confident people will make the right choices on their own in the fight against COVID-19. Funding from the CARES Act is allowing the city of La Crosse to distribute more than $500,000 in relief aid, but these funds are only available to those who need it most. Housing and coronavirus prevention for the homeless will be granted the most, with a total of $225,000. Small businesses will receive $174,000. $90,000 will be given to child care centers, and City Planning and Victory Gardens will get about $30,000 between the two. For many of those receiving help, the funding can't come soon enough.
It's just a very grim picture that our small businesses, our child care organizations are facing right now. So it's really important that we can use this funding to help our community as quickly as we can.
The city's Common Council will vote on the plan in June. They are encouraging feedback from the community. For more information, just head over to the City of La Crosse's website. More than 600 new cases are being reported in the state of Minnesota, bringing the total to a little more than 17,000 infections. 748 people have died. More than 11,500 people have recovered. There are no new cases in Winona or Houston counties. And in Iowa, nearly 15,300 people had tested positive and 367 people have died, but there are nearly 7,900 recoveries. One new case is being reported in Wenatchee County. Valley View Mall in La Crosse is set to reopen this week. Mall management are confirming to News 8 Now that it will open on Friday. When it reopens, there will be reduced hours. Valley View Mall will open from 11 in the morning until 7 in the evening, Monday through Saturday, and it will open from noon through 6 in the evening on Sundays. Thank you so much for joining us for this coronavirus update. We hope you can join us tonight at 5, 6, and 10. Have a good afternoon.